Today, let's talk about the enigmatic Lord Fog from Swallowed Star. Just how much does he value Thunder God? It's almost like he's a diehard fan. In the inner world, Thunder God, with his lightning abilities, extracts all with silver lightning dancing around him, his eyes blazing with electric light, like a deity descended to earth. Lord Fog's attention was immediately captured, and he burst into laughter as if he had found a rare treasure. Overcome with excitement, Lord Fog couldn't resist the urge to touch his precious Thunder God. Unfortunately, this was abruptly interrupted by the ever-vigilant Babetta. But Lord Fog wasn't about to give up easily. He subtly aided Chiu Yu in locating Luo Feng's team and hinted that Chiu Yu could collaborate with the Nolan Mountain family to attack them. Oh, Lord Fog would go to any lengths for Thunder God, even at the cost of his dignity. Just when Luo Feng's team was in grave danger, the Trix Mountain forces arrived in time, thwarting Lord Fog's plans. Undeterred, he devised a new strategy by leaking the news of Luo Feng exchanging for the inheritance crystal to the ninth princess. This led to Luo Feng's team being besieged by an army of hundreds of thousands from the Imperial Martial Corps, barely escaping with their lives. However, Lord Fog's hopes were dashed again due to Luo Feng's secret maneuver. A C-9 class spaceship appeared out of nowhere, creating an escape route. This ship was so formidable that even a universe-level powerhouse couldn't breach it. Thus, with Tai Non-Hai sacrificing himself to shield them, Luo Feng and his team were safely aboard. Subsequently, Luo Feng's Moyon Vine, super-evolved by absorbing the life fruit, turned the tide. Seeing this, Lord Fog had no choice but to alter his tactics, embedding himself within the lightning secret technique Luo Feng had exchanged. He had calculated that this secret technique would be for Thunder God, and indeed, Luo Feng handed it over to him. Upon receiving the secret technique, Thunder God began his cultivation. At this moment, Lord Fog eagerly appeared before him, excitedly proclaiming that he would inherit the legacy of Lord Kabu. Thunder God was stunned, never expecting such a fortune. Thus, he became a disciple of Lord Kabu under the guidance of Lord Fog, who began rigorous training. Before his demise, Lord Kabu, like Huyen Bo, had entrusted all his legacy and collections to Lord Fog. And Lord Fog, like a doting parent, began a grueling training regimen for Thunder God. Under Lord Fog's meticulous guidance, Thunder God's strength improved by leaps and bounds. Even when facing formidable opponents, he was no longer as easily suppressed as before. In Swallowed Star, the other intelligent lifeform, Lord Fog, finally makes a grand entrance. Today, we will examine the rivalry between the two intelligent beings, Babetta and Lord Fog, and how they influence the destinies of Thunder God and Luo Feng. 1. The enigmatic inner world, Lord Fog re-emerges. As the veil of mystery over the inner world is lifted, the long-secluded Lord Fog reappears. This white-bearded old man, seemingly warm and hospitable, is actually deeply cunning. Utilizing his traits as an intelligent lifeform, he manipulates millions of stellar warriors in the castle, including the arrogant ninth princess. 2. Babetta vs. Lord Fog, the battle of intelligent lifeforms. When Luo Feng and his team first entered the inner world, Babetta, also an intelligent lifeform, immediately sensed Lord Fog's presence. Having accompanied Huyen Bo for tens of millions of years, Babetta's knowledge and wisdom far surpassed Lord Fog's, who had been isolated for eons. Though Lord Fog possessed vast resources and experience, his prolonged solitude and isolation had twisted his psyche. He used his resources and treasures to incite conflicts among various factions, even leaking the information of exchange participants to create chaos. In contrast, Babetta remained calm and rational, providing Luo Feng with invaluable guidance and assistance. ###3 The Rise of Thunder God, Lord Fog's Expectations and Disappointments. Under Lord Fog's manipulation, Thunder God inherited the legacy of the Thunder Realm Lord. Although this once glorious Realm Lord's combat prowess wasn't particularly outstanding, his renown was largely due to several rare treasures. Lord Fog hoped that Thunder God could restore the Thunder Realm Lord's former glory, but reality fell short of his expectations. Despite the grueling training under Lord Fog's guidance, Thunder God did see significant improvement in his combat abilities. However, he still lagged behind Luo Feng. This was not only because Luo Feng had the assistance of the capable Babetta, but also because Luo Feng's cultivation was greatly aided by the high-level pinnacle bloodline of the Golden Horn Beast. This advantage allowed Luo Feng to cultivate at a much faster rate, making him the standout among the inner world competitors. ###4 Unveiling the truth, the wisdom and schemes of intelligent life forms. Through the rivalry between Babetta and Lord Fog and their influence on Thunder God and Luo Feng, it becomes clear how significant intelligent life forms are in the world of Swallowed Star. They possess not only immense wisdom and capabilities, but also the power to manipulate resources and information, thereby influencing the entire world's dynamics. In this contest, Babotta's superior wisdom and calm demeanor helped Luo Feng emerge as a powerhouse in the inner world. Meanwhile, Lord Fog, despite his vast resources and experience, ultimately succumbed to his long-term isolation and twisted mentality. ### Inner Worlds Revelation, the boons and trials of Luo Feng's team. With the news of the inner world's opening spreading among various factions participating in the trainee mercenary assessment, many cosmic level, domain master level, and even world master level powerhouses were eager to stake their claims in the Thunder World. In such a brutal treasure hunt, where 90 stellar beings roamed, what treasures did Luo Feng and his brothers manage to obtain? Let's take a look. 1. Countless universe crystals. Before the larger factions and organizations sent their people into the inner world, Luo Feng's team, being small in number, wandered around to see if they could pick up any unclaimed treasures. With the cooperation of Babetta and the Moyon Vine, Luo Feng and his team discovered several areas rich in universe crystals and successfully pocketed them. They had already amassed a wealth that far surpassed their previous assets, even before the treasure hunt began in earnest. After leaving the inner world, Luo Feng traded the Void Slayer blade to Ming Yu for a vast sum of universe coins, making him wealthier than many of his peers by a large margin. 2. Exchanging treasures with Lord Fog. Once the 90 stellar teams from various factions entered the inner world, Luo Feng's team had to lay low due to their smaller numbers and weaker position. However, Lord Fog proposed that everyone search for the unique thunderstones in the inner world and use them as chips to exchange for treasures with him. This rekindled hope in Luo Feng's team, who had previously seen little chance of obtaining any valuable treasures. Diligently gathering a large number of universe crystals, Luo Feng managed to exchange them with Lord Fog for 2 fifth-tier weapons and a live fruit for the Moyon Vine. The upgraded Moyon Vine, now at a cosmic level, excelled in ambushes, allowing them to hunt other faction leaders and seize more universe crystals. In total, Luo Feng exchanged for 49 treasures, including the Void Slayer blade, which he later gifted to his superior Ming Yu. 3. Thunder God's Good Fortune. To everyone's surprise, one of the 5 sets of Thunder secret techniques Luo Feng casually exchanged for Thunder God contained the meticulously sought-after Kabu legacy that Realm Lord Hargreaves had been plotting to obtain. Thunder God discovered this secret during his cultivation and inherited the legacy, becoming a disciple of Kabu. Even the intelligent life form Lord Fog was involved in this. 4. Why are universe coins and life fruits so important? After Moyon Vine absorbed the life fruit and broke through to the cosmic level, it helped Luo Feng's team kill several faction leaders and seize thunderstones, which later led to them obtaining numerous treasures. Luo Feng used universe coins to not only upgrade his Golden Horn Beast to the cosmic level, but also to purchase the 9th-tier cosmic level soul slave, Defan. These turned out to be crucial assets for defending against the Nolan Mountain family and securing Baikalor. ### The consequences of inheriting the Thunder Realm Lord's legacy. Why was inheriting the Thunder Realm Lord Kabu's legacy Thunder God's biggest mistake? Despite the initial gains, Thunder God's progress began to lag behind Hong and Luo Feng. Eventually, he had to rely on his brother's help to improve his strength. After the inner world journey, Thunder God not only gained his first intelligent life companion, but also inherited Kabu's thunder techniques. However, he soon found that this gift from Kabu became a major obstacle in his cultivation path. Thunder God's talent during the Earth phase was second only to Luo Feng. When they ventured into the universe, Thunder God's progress initially outpaced Hong's, showcasing extraordinary potential. However, as time went on, their cultivation paths and speeds diverged. Luo Feng and Hong's strengths grew rapidly, while Thunder God, despite inheriting Kabu's powerful legacy, saw his progress slow significantly. In subsequent universe-level genius competitions, Luo Feng and Hong shone brightly, whereas Thunder God, due to various reasons, fell behind early. Hong's achievements attracted the attention of Time Realm Lord Luo, who accepted him as a personal disciple and provided direct guidance and secret techniques, greatly enhancing Hong's strength and eventually drawing the attention of the Giant X founder. Under the guidance of the Void Gold Master, Hong's cultivation path became smoother. Grateful for his brothers, Hong recommended Thunder God to the Void Gold Master. However, Thunder God only received instruction from one of Void Gold Master's venerable disciples, lacking the high-level guidance that Hong enjoyed. Over countless epochs, Thunder God remained the weakest among the three, highlighting the significant impact of mentorship and legacy on a cultivator's growth. Despite inheriting a powerful secret technique, Thunder God's lack of high-level guidance became a regret in his cultivation journey. When the three brothers reunited, everything had changed. With the ancient civilization's power imparted by Luo Feng, Hong had become a new universe master, even breaking through to the true God level. Unexpectedly, Luo Feng reached the even higher eternal true God level. Meanwhile, Thunder God remained at the universe master level, the lowest among the three. Reflecting on Thunder God's journey, had he not chosen to inherit Kabu's legacy, he might have avoided the limitations on his achievements. He might have had the opportunity to receive guidance from more distinguished mentors. Thunder God's final achievement was merely the true God level, and in the later stages of the story, his presence diminished, almost becoming a bystander, fading from the main storyline.